today let's talk about light. Specifically light from the sun. On the spectrum of light, on the full spectrum, our eyes can only interpret and see a small fraction of what's out there, what's around us, what's surrounding us. The sun and moon are portals, okay? When the holy books like the Bible, Quran, when they talk about angels, and specifically like in Psalm 91, he sends his angels concerning us to guard us in all of our ways so that we will not strike our foot against a stone. He sends his angels, or angles of light, through the sun, and as they come and hit our eyes and our skin absorbs it, that's what gives us the information, the codes to properly live in this matrix. Because without the sun, without light from the sun, all organisms, all life disappears, period. So with that said, when we sun gaze, the ancient practice of looking directly into the sun at safe times, we absorb light codes, information, because that's what the sun is. It's information in this matrix, in this giant computer system. You can think of it as like a Bluetooth wireless system, or towers transmitting information, signals. So when we sun gaze, we receive the light codes into our eyes, into our bloodstream, and which flows all the way through our bodies. Okay, that's why during the summertime, everyone's happy. When people are sitting around the pool, everyone's in a good mood because their eyes and skin are absorbing these light codes, these angles of light, these angels. So I want people to know that the sun is not bad. No one comes to the Father except through the Son, and the Father being the Alpha. They tell us the sun is bad. They give us sunglasses to block out the sun, which tells our pituitary gland that there's no sun out, which closes the pores of our skin, and then that's when people get sick and they get cancer and all that other stuff. So the sun is a portal for all information. I get all of my information from the sun. I don't get it from books or researching whatever on YouTube. The light codes I receive downloaded into my eyes, into my body, into my brain, into my heart will influence me to search for information. But the core comes from the sun. The core information comes from the sun, which leads us to a book or to research of whatever subjects on the internet. So in this matrix, everything is computer code, all right? And there's viruses, there's malware in all kinds of forms, from government mind control to religion mind control to, there's many different forms. And what we need to do is learn how to put up antivirus programs to install malware protection. And you do this through the programs, aka light codes, from the sun. Okay? With regards to the moon, there's information out there that says that's basically the Saturn moon matrix that recycles and reincarnates souls. It's a portal. It gives off certain amounts of energy, of light. It's a different source of light codes than the sun. So when we die, everyone talks, people who have had near-death experience, it's all been talked about all throughout history, that people see the light. And what they're seeing is the light from the moon. And they go to the light. And then they eventually get recycled, reincarnated, and they're given their new assignment to learn. In this matrix, in this computer system, obviously any computer has to run on energy, electricity. There are three forms of energy to make a circuit, an electrical circuit. There's negative, there's positive, and there's neutrals. So these negative, child sacrificing, child trafficking, sex trafficking, evil, quote unquote, evil, negative energies are here for a reason. Without them, the positives and neutrals wouldn't exist. I hope I'm making sense. I know this is new information to a lot of people, and I don't want you to just blindly reject it based on preconceived notions or malware or viruses that have been downloaded to your subconscious by the government, by religion, or whatever else. Okay? Once you realize this information and interpret it properly, you'll be able to usher in heaven on earth. That's why when the Christians, the quote-unquote Christians, the ones that piggyback off of a man god and his blood instead of using their own blood to atone their sins, or sine wave, they pray on earth as it is in heaven. The Satanists say as above, so below. It's on earth as it is in heaven. So you want to download the codes, the light codes from the sun to properly live and usher heaven on earth. That's part of the secret. And I'm only touching just the surface. I mean, this goes very deep, from somatics to the Fibonacci sequence found in all living life, to numbers 369. 9 is the only number or code when multiplied by itself or added to itself equals 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 8 plus 1 is 9 when you simplify the numbers. The universe, this matrix, this computer system, literally runs on numbers, on computer code, ones and zeros, computer code. So the secret, one of the secrets, is to discern and download the proper information, the proper codes. You've got to be able to download antivirus and programs that will successfully get you to where you want to be. Get your computer running, your water computer, because that's what we are. We're primarily water, our bodies are. So we are literally water computers. And in our water computers, we want them to run properly. We want them to run fast and efficient. So in order to do that, we've got to download the right codes. And by doing that, of course, I've been sun gazing for a long time. It's high noon right now. You want to look directly at the sun, and you want to speak your divine intent. Okay? Now, don't do this. Don't look directly at the sun at high noon unless you've been sun gazing for a long time. But for instance, you want to do something like this. I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. I intend to love all and exclude no one. Kindly give me the wisdom of the ages so that I may bring forth heaven on earth. It's that simple. And when you speak your divine intent, the Father, the Alpha, will send his angels of light concerning you to guard you in all your ways, so that you will trample great lions and serpents beneath your feet. I will touch more on this in other videos, but I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of our reality, of this matrix system. I mean, the smartest, if you deny that we're living in a computer simulation, you're obviously not educated. You're obviously still full of viruses and malware. The smartest minds, some of the smartest, the most brilliant people are saying that in the fabric of space, of matter, they're finding computer code, intelligently designed computer code. So it's a lot of information. It's mind-blowing to conceive this information, but once you start sun gazing at proper times and planting your bare feet into the soil, grounding yourself just like a battery, you want to ground yourself while the positive energy can flow through you properly. You'll start to see the true nature of our reality, and that our thoughts, our emotions, literally project our reality. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes it's not. It just depends on the program, on the computer program. So with that said, when you're feeling depressed or down and out, or whatever the situation is, whatever the feeling is, just know that those are negative bodies of energy, of vibration, that have entered you or entered your proximity via the moon portal. I'm pretty sure, and have come to view the moon as a portal for negative entities, negative energy bodies to come and go in this computer simulation, this giant computer that we're in. It's all programs. So be aware of the negative information, the negative feelings, the negative energy that surrounds you, and squash it by remembering everything literally is a result of our thoughts and our emotions. The key is to be in control of our emotions. It's hard. I mean, I've got a quick fuse, sometimes I don't have the best patience. I mean, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. That's the whole reason why we're here, is to learn and to ascend and to grow and to become better energy bodies. So with the negatives, the positive, and the neutrals, just the non-character players, the ones that are just here to fill space, there's nothing wrong with them. That's their course, that's their path that they're on in their spiritual journey. The negatives, technically in the word, in the sense, there's definitely something wrong with them, but they're here for a purpose, and we can't give our hate and our negative energy. Even though I would love to chop off the head of every pedophile in the world, I can't do that. I would be stooping to their low vibrational frequency. You got to let this giant battery generated system, you got to let it run its course. It's very complicated, but if you want to learn more about this information, I would suggest you look into Flat Earth Universe with Martin Kinney, with the cosmic egg and the 4 root races. I touched on that on my last video, titled "This is my last video on the flat Earth." There's no need to beat a dead horse. It's obvious the Earth is flat. We're in a plane of existence within a cosmic egg. Look at it just like a giant computer shell, eggshell. And again, we ourselves are water computers. And in order for us to properly run efficiently, we've got to have the right programs and right codes. So, like I said, I've only touched just the surface, just a little drop in the bucket, but that's what we've got so far. So I'll keep touching on this and progress on what to do and what not to do. I want to say I'm just a regular Joe, but I'm not. I'm just simply not. I'm in a position financially and spiritually where I have literally all the free time in the world to just educate and share my knowledge with thousands, tens of thousands of hours of research in cosmology, ancient cosmology, to spirituality, to Tesla, energy, vibration, and frequency. I mean, there's just so much information, so many programs to download, and I'm happy to share that with those who are not as fortunate as me. When I say that, I mean I literally paid cash for my new home that I just built myself. I was the general contractor, all while running a multi-million-dollar company. I don't know how I did it. Looking back, it's definitely the first and last house I will ever build myself. But I'm just in a position that most people, 98% of the world, is not in, and I feel led to share this information freely. So all monetization is disabled from my channel, from my YouTube channel. So and it's I don't believe actually I don't believe anything. I either know or I don't know. I feel that information should not be charged. Information should be free. The light codes from the sun are free. Anybody can download this information. It's just a matter of time and patience and the willingness. So I'll go ahead and stop the video for now. And if you have any questions or concerns whatsoever, please comment below. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great day.
Joins a band of Klingon warriors.
Come and fight with us
on a mission of vengeance.
I took a blood oath to